Anyways, this is Kayfabe Gimmicks.
Yo.
I'm Snoova.
Oh, shit. I fuck this up all the time.
Whatever, introduce yourself.
It's a running gag. Now they know who I am.
I don't know who you are.
Yeah. Well,
There's a drunk guy here tonight.
Why do I live with you?
What's his name?
First of all,
Hello, Gary.
We're gonna start this off by saying...
Are we calling you Gary?
Yeah, we'll call me Gary.
We're calling him Gary.
As
There's
you can-
beer.
Everyone is above 21, so go fuck yourself.
Pretty sure that bitch is 18.
I thought I was 15, but okay.
Wow.
I've known him since he was like 12, so it's like either way.
Anyway,
not that long.
this is Kayfabe Gimmicks, where we talk about wrestling,
I thought we were a comic book podcast.
comic books. What?
Did you read Civil War 2, number 4 yet?
Almost fought a nigga today over some comic books.
She-Hulk woke up. Was it Fedge? Shout out to Fedge. What did Fedge do, man?
We were talking about that one movie,
What movie?
Batman vs Superman.
Shit, I just realized I fucked up.
Uh-oh. How did we fuck up?
I didn't include the intro tonight. Fuck it. Here we
That's
go. Here
Editing.
we go.
That's what editing is for.
Fuck that.
really
The
need an
intro's
intro?
coming in now, bitches.
Alright, ready?
Kayfabe Gimmicks. You know where to find us on Facebook. We're on YouTube. Fiction Entertainment, brother. YouTube. Fiction Entertainment, brother. YouTube.
Fucking #1 Kayfabe Gimmicks podcast ever. So,
How are you looking for?
Put words in the wrong place.
are you recording all this, dude? The best wrestling podcast that's always been.
What you gonna do, brother, when the beast starts talking about wrestling and drinking whiskey and it's all crazy up in here?
Talking about them nipple piercings.
What?
We're back.
Hey man, you need to
Here
warn
at
us when you talk
Kayfabe
about
Gimmicks.
This is a wrestling podcast.
So,
Not a nipple piercing.
Eddie Hammonds
podcast.
decided to ask us for our drunk podcast, which
what?
valet or diva would you bang? Eddie Hammonds.
Eddie Hammonds.
Eddie. We
Ed-
like Eddie.
that's
Eddie's
cool.
a good guy.
He's not Perkins?
Eddie's part of the fam.
Yeah. Fuck you, Perkins.
Fiction Entertainment. No, Jake Perkins is the one you're mad at because he's
Right,
like,
he
we
said,
should
"Fuck
talk
you,
about
Perkins."
wrestling.
And-
Fuck wrestling. This is a comic book
All right,
podcast.
anyway.
This week. Wait. First off, why did you almost fight a man over BVS?
Because they can't accept the fact that the movie was bad. It was a poorly edited movie. It was a bad movie. It was poorly edited.
And you watched the Ultimate Edition,
I watched
right?
the Ultimate Edition first, which was 3 hours, which was like whatever. I
And
didn't pay
you
for that
still
shit.
didn't like it?
It's an okay movie. Like it's okay. It's no better than Man of Steel.
Man of Steel shit.
And I don't like Superman, which is it's whatever, but it's not a good movie. It's not well put together. It's
Beer
not
clink.
well thought out. They added too much stuff to this movie. It could have been just a straight Batman versus Superman movie, and it would have been fine.
Moving on.
But we're talking about wrestling.
Gary, Eddie asked, who would you fuck? Apparently this is going to be like the least PG podcast we've done, and it's apparently going to be the least
divas?
friendly to the divas. Out of the divas
I mean,
or
hey,
valets.
Hey, bro, if you want to take it to males, because we're inclusive, you can
Hey.
if you want.
Hey,
I'm pretty sure we've definitely played some Mary
Yeah, we played
Kill,
some Fuck,
Mary
Marry,
Kill, and
Kill.
Fuck, and included men before. I definitely said I'm killing Eric Rowan, fucking Braun Strowman,
I'm
and
secure-
marrying Bray Strowman.
Secure in my
Wyatt.
sexuality that I can talk about fucking the dude, and it doesn't bother me.
Marry, kill, fuck, Bray Strowman,
but
Bray.
hey, but out of the divas.
Hold on.
Out of the divas.
No,
I want
we're
him to
doing this.
finish this.
Marry, fuck, kill, Bray, Eric, and Braun Strowman. You don't get Luke Harper in this.
Killing Eric Rowan, because he's hideous.
He is hideous.
I guess I would marry Bray. Seems like a cool dude.
Fucking Braun.
Fucking Brown.
Gary.
I might have to agree with Marcus here.
I think we all agreed. If we include Luke Harper over Braun,
I'm
I'm marrying Luke Harper.
Luke Harper.
I'm marrying Luke
I'm
Harper.
I'm still killing Luke Harper.
You still killing Eric, or
Yeah.
you killing Luke instead?
I'm killing whoever is the third man.
Eric's the shittiest. Eric's the one with the beard and the bald head.
Yeah.
So
the
are
goat.
you
Luke
marrying?
Harper is
I'm still
fucking
marrying
shit.
Bray.
And you're just gonna fuck Luke
No, I'm killing Luke.
and
Still.
Eric?
Yeah.
Fuck them both. Alright, so which diva would you, or
'Cause
valet?
It would be cooler to dominate a man that's bigger than me.
Valet.
Choose that, sir.
Valet includes people like the sensational Sherry.
I mean, I already know my divas. So.
Who's your diva?
Paige. Always Paige.
Oh, the Tanless Wonder.
Or Becky. Or Becky. She can't speak right.
What do you mean?
Tanless
First of
Wonder.
all, that might be kind of racist because that's how everybody speaks where she comes from.
She sounds like a deaf woman talking.
She
Wow.
does.
That's
She
fucked
sounds
up.
like
She
a
does sound like a
deaf
deaf woman
Seamus,
talking.
and I
Anyway.
love Seamus.
Your pick is okay.
Which one are you doing?
Sasha Banks.
Sasha Banks. I think she's got too much of a forehead.
I don't care.
I thought you were going for Nia Jax because she's sturdy.
She is, but I didn't want to go with that.
I am going with Lita.
Don't lie, you go for Charlotte just because you want to be dominated by
I
a woman.
still love Lita. I don't give a shit how many years later it is. I love Lita. Is that okay?
It's your dick. Whatever.
Yeah.
Marry, fuck, kill. Lita. Sasha Banks. And Paige.
Well, I'm killing Paige, fucking Lita, and marrying Sasha Banks.
I'm killing Paige. I'm fucking Sasha Banks because she's really cute with the glasses on.
She's really hot, even though she has rat teeth. But it's fine.
I mean,
And
if you just fucking, then
I'm
the teeth
marrying
don't
my
matter,
Lita.
Right?
No,
I'm
I'm
marrying
marrying
Lita.
her. I can deal with her rat teeth.
What's your choices here,
It's
Gary?
It's not a
Marry,
source
fuck,
of,
kill.
source of
What are the choices
contention.
Lita, Paige,
It's the three we
and
said.
Okay.
Sasha.
Lita, Paige, and Sasha.
If you don't, if you kill
Right.
Sasha, you're racist.
No. I'm not killing Sasha. I'm marrying Sasha.
Wait, whoa, hold on.
Wait,
you can't. Wow.
You leaving Paige for Sasha?
Oh, I'm fucking Paige.
Poor Paige.
Damn. I feel bad for Paige.
And I'm killing Lita.
Why are you
But-
killing Lita? She's a legend.
You gotta speak up, man.
Legends have to die.
Legends have to die. There you hear it.
There you
The
go,
quote
Undertaker.
of the night from Kayfabe Gimmicks. Find us on Facebook. So,
And Twitter. It's new, but follow it.
we have a Kayfabe Gimmicks Twitter. We don't really get onto it.
I don't, because I forget about it.
I don't even get onto it either because I'm an asshole. So,
But there's only 2 followers on it, so there's really no point.
you and me.
Yeah.
Marry, fuck, kill continues because Ride-Along sucks ass, and this is how we started this, I'm pretty sure. You should watch Ride-Along. You should
Watch.
pay for the WWE Network.
Get
It's
the
only
network.
$9.99.
It's $9.99. It's,
$9.99. Can you pay $9.99, Gary?
I could pay $9.99.
And you get
less-
free pay-per-views every month.
It's less than your porn subscription.
Hey, free pay-per-views?
Compared to $40 to $60 a month, depending on the pay-per-view.
Yeah.
$9.99. Why do you not have the network? You could also watch the CWC.
I
Me
don't.
and him kind of thought it was dog shit. You wouldn't watch it tonight. Did you like
what?
it?
The CWC?
The Cruiserweight Championship
Yeah, fuck that
tournament.
shit. See, there goes your wrestling, Perkins. Fucking bitch.
Shout out to Jake Perkins.
Mm-mm.
Thanks for thinking we might talk about wrestling tonight.
Fuck.
Marry, fuck, kill. Sheamus, Jack Gallagher.
Who is Jack Gallagher?
He's whiter than Sheamus.
Ugh, is that possible?
Let me
that-
find
is
you a
that the
picture.
guy-
Is he
tonight?
translucent?
Yes,
'Cause
that was the
that's-
guy tonight.
Oh, man, I'm gonna marry that motherfucker.
He is great in the ring.
He's great in the sheets.
And for the final one, who do you want to include?
Chris Benoit.
Chris Benoit. Oh my God, that's Jack Gallagher.
I'm gonna kill Chris.
Oh my god.
He's got the
Marry
craziest.
Jack.
I am killing Jack Gallagher.
I'm gonna kill Chris. I'm gonna marry Jack.
That's fucked up.
And I'm gonna fuck Sheamus.
I
Why not?
I really went into this thinking I was gonna marry you, Sheamus. However,
Why is that blinking?
Chris Benoit got added, and that always blinks, sir. That is the microphone.
No, it does not always blink.
It
It's
always
it's
blinks.
always solid. It's because he's here.
It's because he's here and he's white and he's fucking things up. Don't tap
Anyway,
the microphone.
I
So
I
I'm
am not.
killing Sheamus.
Oh, okay, you're going.
I'm marrying Benoit, and I'm fucking the shit out of Jack Gallagher's pasty ass.
I
You
am
just want that
killing
fucking
Jack
voice of
Gallagher because he looks.
Creepy
like a
as shit with that
fucking tool.
mustache.
I'm gonna marry Sheamus.
And fucking Benoit.
Yeah, because I can go to movie premieres with Sheamus. TMNT 2.
TMNT too.
Out of the
Sheamus, I'm
shadows.
proud of your careers there. So, moving on. Dane Wojcik I hope I said that right, Dane.
Well, pull it up,
Had
man.
a
You have the
great
internet.
question for us tonight. Would you rather?
I don't like this game.
Would you rather?
Uh-oh.
A game of Would You Rather.
Would you
100 Hornswoggle-sized Brock Lesnar's or one Brock-sized Hornswoggle?
One Brock-sized Hornswoggle? As in, like, what, are we wrestling?
It doesn't specify, but which would you rather deal with? 100 Hornswoggle-sized Brock Lesnar's or one Brock Lesnar-sized Hornswoggle?
Hey, yo,
Fuck
fuck
is
you,
a
Jake Perkins.
hornswoggle?
Hornswoggle's the
What is a
little midget.
Hornswoggle?
He was the leprechaun.
He was the anonymous Raw GM.
You remember the little leprechaun that used to hang out with Finley?
And he was also Vince McMahon's illegitimate son.
Okay, so apparently we have
He's a midget?
Yes.
He is a midget.
I'll deal with the 100 midgets.
You want 100 midget-sized Brock Lesnar's?
Yeah,
'Cause I feel like they would just...
103-foot Brock Lesnar's.
I feel like they would tear the fuck
They
out
would
of us.
knock you out in...
Oh!
He was 4'5".
Okay.
Hornswoggle
Oh.
is 4'5".
Oh, okay.
Whatever.
Okay.
His name is Swoggle now.
So what, he's 5
And-
inches shorter than your wife.
4 inches shorter than my wife, and he loves the Muppets. So you have a giant man who loves the Muppets, or
So
you
the-
have 100 midget Brock
Bunsen.
Lesnar.
So he still has to sit in the booster seat, right?
I think so, yes.
And he cannot ride the rides.
That is not acceptable jokes, but he loves the Muppets.
I didn't make him that tall.
I love you, Swoggle, still. You're on my
Whatever,
Mary
man.
list.
Hey, you made it how far in the WWE? For how long?
He was Cruiserweight Championship. He was the last
Exactly.
Cruiserweight Champion. In his defense.
So like,
Great
Cheers
guy.
to you, Mr. Hornswoggle.
Great
I'm-
guy. So
I'm
which
out of
do you
beer.
deal with? 100 midget Brock
No,
Lesnar's?
I'll just take one.
Or
I will
one
take
big-ass
one-
Hornswoggle?
one Brock-sized Hornswoggle because he's never been that big, so he doesn't know how to handle himself. So I would fuck his ass up.
But if there's
Yeah.
100 of them, they can fucking
Yeah, like
They could.
run a
They
train
would-
on your ass.
they would knock you out and fuck you till you wake up.
Yeah.
Apparently, there have been more questions asked.
More questions have been asked. This
If-
is live.
This is from Dane again.
Dane with the good questions, bruh. Keep asking and we will keep answering.
Dane asked, if you have Vince McMahon shot up with truth serum for 24 hours, what would you ask him?
Why has there never been a black champion in the WWE?
God damn, that was quick.
That was very fast. My question...
Hold on. A black WWE World Heavyweight Champion.
I like that question. I love that question. I still want the answer to it. The Rock doesn't count. Agreed?
He does not count because he's a black Nova Scotian.
He's half black Nova Scotian, half fucking American Samoan. What the fuck is that?
So
We definitely had a conversation about this a time or two.
we've had arguments about this.
We have had arguments about this. I'm going to come to you guys and say that I want to know what the original game plan was behind two things. One, the illegitimate son of Vincent Kennedy McMahon, because supposedly it was going to be Mr. Kennedy, and I think that angle would have been amazing.
It would have been.
And second off, what would have happened if Chris Benoit hadn't died? What was
He
the
would have
storyline we were doing of you dying in the explosion? Were you ever going to come back to TV? What was going to happen? Who was behind it?
I think he would have never come back to TV.
You think he never would have come back?
Nah.
You want to...
There's another question.
Well, how about you
wait,
answer
wait.
it?
I don't have anything I want to ask Vince McMahon.
We have a
Holy
great
shit,
question
how
here.
tiny did you make that?
We have a great question here from Eddie again.
Eddie?
Why it took so long for the Macho Man to be in the Hall of Fame. Now, I know the answer to this
I
question.
know the answer to this question.
You know the
too.
answer to this question? Why do you think it took so long for Macho Man to make it into the Hall of Fame? Now, Macho Man died in 2012.
Snap into a tree limb. Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah, brother. Snap into a Slim Jim tree limb things.
Sorry,
Macho Man died
recipes
in
Macho Man.
2012.
Sober for this.
And I don't believe he made it into the Hall of Fame until 2014. Maybe 15. It took them about 2 years, 3 years to get him in
After
there.
his death?
Yes. Now,
Really?
why do you think this happened?
Politics.
It is
It's
Definitely
Politics.
politics.
Do you know the answer to this question?
Oh, yeah.
Tell me the story, brother.
Well, apparently it happens like this. There was a young Stephanie McMahon. She might have been underage.
Oh,
And
no.
I think the Macho Man went, oh, yeah, and her hoo-ha.
Oh, Lord.
If you notice, the reason why everybody who's left the company has come back in some capacity to work for the WWE, except the Macho Man.
He did. He never came back. He went to
never
TNA,
came back.
He released a rap album. It's terrible.
Don't. Oh God.
Play it.
I-
you should play it for us.
No.
Play it.
We are going to
Do you
have
love-
to go
do
to
you
a
love rap
commercial
music?
break.
I like rap music.
Then you don't want to hear that. I don't want to
I
hear
have
that.
got to hear this.
We
and
have
the
to go to
podcast
commercial
should hear
break.
it.
You no.
No,
Do it on your own time.
We're not including it for the podcast, but we will go to a commercial
And
break
it's
real
licensed
quick.
music. We could.
Are you tired of the same old when it comes to hip hop music? Do you need something dope to listen to while you're supposed to be working, but really you in the back texting some thought trying to get a booty call? Are you sick of fools mumbling over beats and calling that music? Or maybe you just want to be entertained with actual content? Then tune in to the Raw Me Podcast. Just go to YouTube and search Eviction Records, and you'll find one of the best hip hop podcasts out there. Please like me. Please like the music I make, please. This is all I have, man. This is all I fucking got. Please like it. Warning, side effects of listening to the Raw Meat Podcast may include head nodding, toe tapping, getting in your feelings, being thirsty, swag, haters, the urge to burn it all down, a feeling of self-worth. If these symptoms persist, keep listening to the Raw Meat Podcast. Consult with your doctor before listening to the Raw Meat Podcast, as it may cause an overload of dopeness.
Alright, we're back to Kayfabe Gimmicks. This is Snuva.
I'm Marcus.
And I'm Gary.
Gary only made it 8 seconds through that bitch of Be a Man, which I think might be a Hulk Hogan diss.
I ran away from it screaming. It was terrible.
Shout out again to Eddie Hammonds, aka P Fresh.
Yeah, thank you, Eddie.
That was a great question.
Great questions.
Now Dane came back with another good question, guys.
Another good question.
Would the click have been as influential as it was?
Who is the click for people
Now
who
the
don't
click
know?
was Kevin Nash,
Scott Hall.
X-Pac, Triple H, and Shawn Michaels.
Mm-hmm.
If Shawn Michaels and Triple H had made the jump to WCW instead of Scott Hall and Kevin Nash, aka I tore my quad.
I tear my quads.
I tear quads.
I tear quads like I rip paper. Easily.
Do you think
what
they
was
would
the question?
So if Kevin Nash and Scott Hall had stayed around and
Mm-hmm.
Triple H and Shawn Michaels disappeared, would the click have been as influential?
No.
No. Because hindsight is 2020. We saw what Shawn Michaels and Triple H did when they got the ball and ran with it.
Shawn Michaels was the real thing there, and Triple H as
He
proven,
got punished. He took the brunt of the
well,
punishment.
no, it's proven.
No, I'm saying, like, because they jumped ship, you couldn't touch Shawn Michaels because he had the championship, and couldn't punish Hall and Nash because they were gone. So Triple H took the brunt of the punishment.
And he ran with that shit, as proven by Max Landis's video.
I don't
You
know.
ever seen the Max Landis video?
I don't watch Max Landis. He's a weirdo.
Max Landis
I'm
has this
just
great
kidding.
video where like all of the wrestlers
Shout
are
out to
females.
Max
Shout
Landis.
out to Max Landis.
Even though you don't listen to this, probably.
You should listen to Max Landis.
Should
Max
I?
Landis
No,
does like
you
the
shouldn't
most
listen to
amazing
Max
things ever.
Landis unless Max Landis listens to us.
Alright, I'll agree with Marcus here. You know,
I'm just kidding.
We're
Listen
gonna
to
have-
us.
listen to us.
I don't listen to Max Landis.
I listen to Max Landis, and my good buddy Stephen Prather, shout out.
Also,
loves Max
like
Landis.
1 in 3 people have an STI, so
You mean STD?
it's a STI. Stupid.
What's in it? It's a sexually transmitted infection instead of
Yes,
disease?
yes. I don't have sex, and I know
I
this.
don't have an STD because I only have one partner, so that means you.
I do not, because I get checked every 6 months.
First off, you're talking very quietly.
Do you?
I'm sorry, I get checked.
Hey,
every
there's
6
people
months.
down there.
Yeah, fuck those people.
Whoa.
I've
We
heard
live
them
here,
have
you
sex.
don't. What?
I was laying here one night and they were having sex. He did a good job. I can tell you, she was definitely kind of loud.
Shout out to him for doing a good job.
Shout out
Congrats
to
to the
my
people
downstairs
downstairs.
neighbor for doing a good job of laying his lady. I wanted to congratulate him like the next day too. I saw them and I was like,
should've.
I shouldn't do this.
You should have just dapped him up and be like, yeah.
You did a good job last
don't
night
say
laying
anything.
it down.
Just
No, yeah, seriously,
Don't say anything, you
'cause
just-
this is weird.
You just dap him up. Be like, you know what you did. It's like how, like, when you see somebody, like, when you catch your son doing something wrong, and you look at him like, you know what you did.
Yeah, but when that happens, he's running down the hallway screaming.
No, that's... No,
So we played some WWE 2K15
he
tonight.
did. My Seth Rollins reigns supreme. Put on a 5-star
Gary
match.
totally made us rematch a match after he fucked up.
And then we could have rematched it, but we didn't, because we know how to take L's.
We know how to take the loss.
Rematch it.
So,
Should've rematched it.
Eva Marie, speaking of Kevin Nash, climbed up onto the turnbuckle on Tuesday
Yeah, I
Night
heard about
SmackDown
this.
for her entrance, which, by God, all red might suck in the ring, but she has one of the greatest entrances ever because there's like a strip club announcer talking about how amazing she is.
Ooh.
Dude,
I
it's
need to
fucking
watch this
fabulous.
Strippers?
Strip club. You've been there, right?
It's like a big announcer talking about her. It's fucking amazing, dude.
Excuse me. Sorry to be burping on the podcast.
So, P Fresh apparently has another question. Anyways,
Fresh.
so like this thing's totally fake though, dude. She did not injure herself, and there was this shitty 30-second clip on WWE's YouTube going, "Oh, well, we're not going to talk to you about her injury." You see P Fresh's question? You want to read it out to us?
What if China went to the NWO instead? She would have crushed it. Because at WCW, she would have been allowed to wrestle men and beat them.
You think she would have had a World Heavyweight Championship reign?
Yes. And you know who would have beat her? Goldberg. He would have kicked her in the face and gave her a concussion. And then be like, hey, Goldberg, you can't do that. Then Bret Hart would have never got that concussion.
So
RIP
we're saying
China,
that
get well, Bret Hart.
we're saying that P Fresh has a great idea. She joins during Black and White NWO
Yeah, none of
before
that,
the Wolfpack
none
split.
of that stupid like break off faction shit.
And when the
She's-
Wolfpack split happens, she takes it from Hulk.
But she's not the enforcer like for NWO. Like she's not just lurking outside of the ring. Like she's an integral part. Like she's like a little bit of the brains behind the situation. Like
I feel like she's the leader of the Wolfpack. Like she comes in before Wolfpack splits off, and she leads Wolfpack.
yeah, she's like a sub boss, like a division commander.
Like
You know
she
what I mean?
totally takes the belt because Kevin Nash and her run Wolfpack.
Right.
I love this idea. Gary looks drunk as shit.
I'm tired as fuck.
We'll go to bed.
We're gonna light
No,
you on
I'm-
fire. If you fall asleep in here, we're gonna draw on your face.
You go to
too.
sleep in here. You stay in here. Nobody's picking
You do
your big
not
ass
stay
up.
in here. I'm gonna drag you out by 1 foot. I need alone time when my wife's asleep.
Whoa.
What, he has to touch his dick.
I
Leave him
gotta
alone.
touch my dick a little bit.
I don't need to hear what my brother's doing in his alone time.
It might be in reference to Hornswoggle.
Wait,
Whoa.
you're
Whoa now.
you're
Or-
thinking about
I might be
Hornswoggle?
thinking about 100 Brock Lesnar's who are only 4'5" tall.
Wow.
And
This
this is Kayfabe Gimmicks.
This has officially gone off the rails.
This has been Snova.
Wait, we're
We
ending?
done?
Wait, what?
No, we're not done. Your good people have good questions.
Do they have more
I
questions?
don't know.
I
Probably
think
so.
that was it.
Seems like the last
It
question.
seems like
came
that
from-
was the last question about 6 minutes ago. It was a great one.
It was a really
There's
good
another
question.
one from Dane. What was wrestling thinking? And I don't know what this question means, but answer it in your own words, Gary.
What was wrestling thinking?
What was wrestling thinking?
About money.
This
That's
feels
what
like a game of
everything-
Family Feud all of a sudden.
Well, what wrestling was thinking, it wasn't going to get destroyed back in the 80s.
I was thinking that wrestling was thinking, how can I hold the black man down?
Oh, nah.
And that's why there's never been a black WWE champion.
But he held the World Heavyweight Champion in WCW. Ron.
Oh shit, did we just get a question?
Would Owen Hart ever have been world champion had he not died?
From
You mean if
Dane.
he hadn't face planted into the mat from 90 feet up?
Yes, but you gotta remember that when the Blue Blazer gimmick was ending, and they were
Yeah.
about to end it, he was supposed to be the game.
He was supposed to beat, his brother.
He was supposed to have the game gimmick. So would Owen Hart have been able to rock the game gimmick as well as Triple H did, Marcus?
It's so hard to tell.
As much as you know off Owen Hart, could he have been the game?
I'm gonna say no.
You don't think he could have been the cerebral assassin? I feel like he could have done it
No.
way better than goddamn Triple H. To quote roughly, here we go, Ruff. Just thinking about you, I kind of fucked up your quote last week. But Triple H is a B-plus player who loves to promote other B-plus players.
Okay,
So is
Hold on,
Triple
hold
H
on, hold
an
on.
A-plus player really as the
No.
cerebral assassin?
okay. Triple H is a B-plus player who made S-plus decisions.
They were satisfactory.
No, they were
His
stupendous. Okay?
Stupendous.
Marry the boss's daughter so you can never get fired.
That is smart. I mean, you can't hate him for that.
I'm not hating on him for that.
And
That was a good
then-
choice.
You know, it's very clear that you enjoy what you do, and then take the NXT brand and build that shit up.
Yeah, but look at Baron Corbin right now. Baron Corbin's set to become a world champion in the next 2
Here,
years.
I'm gonna show you something.
And Triple H is the one pushing Baron Corbin, right?
That's fine. Sure. Okay.
I mean, I'm listening to you, but at the same time, from all reports we've had, Vince is the guy who made the decisions for Sasha to take the belt, for Dolph to be number one contender, and for Finn Balor to be number one contender. Not H. And also, Triple H is this douchebag who literally claimed that his match in Hell in a Cell against Mick Foley as Cactus Jack was both of them at the pinnacles of their career, their highest moments possible, when goddamn Mankind had already had a world championship reign.
Who is in that picture with Sasha Banks?
Or 3. That just means that Triple H wanted to congratulate Sasha.
That means that's his protege. That's his girl. That's
That
one.
was your
That's
girl.
That's. I mean, yeah, sure, whatever. But he's married, so I don't have nothing to worry about. And she doesn't know it yet. So. But in that picture, that's a mentor congratulating his student. Has Baron Corbin won anything besides the Andre the Giant?
He's set to possibly have the Intercontinental by SummerSlam. There's a good chance he's going to
I'm
get
pretty
put
sure
into that
Apollo
match.
Crews is the one that got the.
Apollo Crews is the number one contender, but there's a chance that Baron Corbin is going to still end up in this match.
Does he have the Money in the Bank thing?
No, what?
Okay, so how can he cash in?
He doesn't have to cash in.
So how's he gonna get in the
Because with
title
how
picture?
that match
Politics.
ended, fucking Miz took out goddamn Baron Corbin. Baron Corbin started taking everybody out, and Miz took him out. So there's a chance that all of them are still going to end up in that main
Who
event.
cares? It's on SmackDown. Nobody watches.
I watch SmackDown.
Like I said, nobody watches.
You some bitch.
Leave if you're gonna be yawning on the podcast.
There's like 30. We're almost to the 30-minute mark. We're about done.
2 minutes.
Do we have any closing remarks?
Closing remarks. I don't know. Not really.
Gary,
No.
welcome to the podcast.
This is your first and last time doing it.
Probably because your ass won't show up and you'll be in other places.
Hey, you know, I like getting laid.
You say that like we don't.
Well,
You know, I could say
I go
something.
and I get laid.
I could
so-
say things about this, but I'm not going to because there's a slight, very rare chance that your girlfriend might listen to this.
Very slight and rare.
Very slight error. But, you know, if I show it to her, then she will.
Then maybe you shouldn't show things to her.
Yeah, show her. Maybe she'll
Show
let
her
you
your
tie her up.
penis. Oh, who did it? I didn't even do it. He did it.
Hey,
That was good. That was good, Marcus.
Maybe she'll let you tie you up after she listens to a podcast. and she'll
Hey,
be like,
I
"Hey."
mean,
maybe she will.
maybe she will.
Maybe you should listen to the podcast and be like, hey, look what I did with my brothers. We're
Look
a
what
weird
I'm doing
family.
with my life.
One of us is a redneck and the other two are just,
They're just here.
they're just kind of here.
We
Midnight
exist.
and Snuva.
Whoa.
Whoa.
Racist.
It's not my fault that people can't see you when it's dark outside. That does not make it
The
racist.
fuck?
Especially
It is-
because
it is
people can't see
racist.
my wife either, and she's the one who gave you the nickname.
What? What?
She gave you that nickname.
No. When this is the first I'm hearing of this.
I'm pretty sure she gave you that nickname.
Like I said, this is the first I'm hearing of this.
Apparently
I
the
didn't give you
nickname
that
behind
nickname.
Your back, so
You know who else? Speaking of Midnight, though, good old Jason Sickles. We're gonna give him a shout out too, good old Jay,
Does Jay
created
listen
a
to podcasts?
dro. No. He created a dro in PS2 game.
It's a drow.
Drow. In PS2 game. What is it?
I don't know.
It's not EverQuest.
EverQuest was on PC.
But there was a PC game where it was basically a Diablo. Anyways, Jay creates a drow and names it Midnight.
Wow. I'm racist.
And that's how we end our podcast, I think. Say goodnight, everybody.
No, not ending like that.
Gary threw his hand up. I don't know if that's a no or goodnight or what. What? How do you want to
That
end?
was me about
How
to
do I
say
wanna end?
goodnight, but
How would you like to
Mr.
end the
Midnight
podcast?
here.
It sounds racist coming from your redneck ass.
Wow.
You got your boots on?
No.
I
He's
do
not wearing
I
his
got
boots.
my Puma socks on, so
Puma socks.
You shouldn't wear socks in the house, sir.
I don't.
Where else are you gonna wear socks?
Feet need to breathe.
Yeah, that's what you sleep without socks on for.
He's gonna go to sleep with the socks on.
I'm not going to go to sleep with the socks on. The socks come off.
You're drunk. You might forget.
Wow.
So how did you want to end the podcast, sir?
I don't know.
Gary, fantasy book something. What do you want to see in WWE programming?
Fantasy booking.
I can't say that.
Tell us.
No.
Tell us. And face the camera so I can hear you.
Face the
Listen.
microphone.
Yeah, what the fuck are you talking about?
We're making a gay porno in here.
No, we are not.
Y'all have fun with that.
No, he
On
can
that
have fun.
note,
He
good night,
can.
y'all.
He can upload himself.
You
Jerking off.
how did you
Fantasy booking.
Yeah.
The Shield versus New Day.
Shield versus New Day?
Yeah, like a one night stand pay per view,
I'd watch it.
like a in your house pay per view. Like,
I'd watch the fuck out of the match. In your house, 32. The
Uh,
power of positivity.
the New Day goes over with Xavier Woods'
Getting
sunset
the pin on Seth.
sunset flip to pin Seth Rollins.
Oh my god, dude.
Big E spears Roman Reigns, and Kofi hits the
Trouble
whatever.
in Paradise?
Yeah, that one on Dean Ambrose while he's jumping off the top rope. Something.
I like it.
It's a
I
good
like
finish.
it. You have nothing for us? You apparently had a hard on for Cesaro and wanted to play him earlier.
Cesaro.
I honestly don't think anything can top Marcus's idea. Like, that's just a beautiful idea.
I feel like you're being a bitch right now.
I am, but that's besides the point.
Well, this has been Kayfabe Gimmicks. We
Yeah,
might
man.
have gone through a 12-pack of beer tonight.
Hey, yo, Jake, the next time we ask you something to talk about, don't say fucking wrestling. Okay? Thank you.
So,
Good night,
about
Jake
that
from State
Batman...
Farm.
About that Batman versus Superman, this is a comic book podcast, goddammit.
Okay. What?
Supposedly Suicide Squad sucks too.
I heard. I'll find out tomorrow.
Oh yeah, you're going without me.
I didn't buy my ticket, so
I feel kind of down about this.
talk to Fedge.
I'm gonna totally call Fedge a bitch and be like, Fedge, why didn't you invite me to go see it? Yeah, that's how I'm ending this podcast. Fedge, you're a bitch. A fucking bitch. And you still are drinking, and you need to stop drinking, Fedge. It's bad for your health. You told us that every time you said you don't want to drink with us.
I told yeah, you know. But whatever.
We don't care that you came out as bisexual. We care about the fact that you keep drinking. We care about your health, not your sexuality.
Bitch.
Sounds like a fucking crow.
Also, while we're at it, we're going to shout out William Hez.
Yeah. Shout out to Hez
Fuck you,
for being
Hez.
sober.
Hezekiah fucked your sister, so you just
did.
salty.
He did.
He did fuck
He
your
did.
sister.
And I ain't salty about that, Hez. You know, you good guy.
Did Hez fuck you?
No.
So you have nothing to be salty about.
Exactly.
Did
Okay.
you want Hez to fuck you?
Sounds like it.
No, I'm alright.
Take
You
me,
wanted that
Hez.
dirty hippie hair in your face? Is he thrust it into your buttocks?
He thinks about this way too much.
Take me.
Yell out and take me for Hez, and maybe he'll take you.
He'll come to Gainesville just for you. Put it in your butt, boy.
Oh my god. God, this was my podcast.
This is dirty
I'm
one.
pretty sure
Our
Scuba
podcast.
is more of Hez's type.
This is a
but-
dirty one. You need to take a shower when you're done listening to this. Except for Jake. Rotten hell.
Hez needs to take a shower before he fucks Gary.
It's a war. It's a war on you, Jake.
Hez just needs to take a shower.
And Hez is
But-
allergic to penicillin, so Gary
He
makes
has
sure
a
you
heart
take yours.
condition, so like, don't give it to him too good.
Don't get Hezzy too excited. He's gonna be mad about this if he listens to
Get
it.
his heart thumping. Oh god.
Oh yeah. Snap into a tree limb, brother.
God damn.
This was kayfabe.
We don't know how to end this, so we're just gonna hit the stop recording button in 3, 2, 1.
Bye.
Bitch.
Motherfuckers.
See, this is